Hi, how y'all doing? It's January the 17th, 2024. It's Wednesday. Hump day, I guess. Not sure what that means, but yeah. Everything has a implied meaning and a secret meaning. So yeah. Skies here in Ontario, Canada are cloud covered, very windy and cold, right? So yeah, I got up and I knew I had to go shopping, so I talked myself into it and I went and bought my food, right? Um, People were strange over there, intense, like I could feel the energy in them, right? You know? It would have been really easy to start an argument, I'm sure. But that's how the energy feels to me today. Everybody's argumentative because their ego is being shook up because of all the news that's coming out on MSM and on the back channels, the truthers, and all that stuff. So, yeah, it is the energy. Capricorn is the devil in the tarot cards, right? Even though there's no devil, it's just the energy, right? So, yeah. And plus, it's the first quarter today, which is action. So, just make sure the action you take is in love, and you'll be fine, all right? Yeah. I walk around saying that to myself when I'm out amongst the sheep. I say, I am love. In my mind, I am love. I am love. And I just go about my day, my chores like that. So it helps me. It does. Um, I heard something too the other day that a lot of the truthers, are not all of them, but some of them, and new people coming out that are supposed to be telling the truth and stuff like that, are all using catchphrases like love and light, you know? And I'm not sure. I'd have to listen to some. See, they annoy me so much. They bother my soul, right? So when I'm trying to find somebody new that's awake, as soon as they lie or go or try to put you in fear, I get I get upset and I'd be like, "Nope, liar, working for the dark," and I shut it off, right? Because I won't absorb that kind of energy. I won't. I don't even want to pay attention to it. It's lies. It bothers my soul, and I like to keep my soul happy. So yeah. Um, I know there's a lot of people, especially those of yous that are educated and grew up on the internet and stuff like this, and you're seeing all these people come out and saying half truths about what's going on, right? Using their analytical mind to tell you what they perceive as going on. I am different than that. I trust myself. I don't trust a man or a woman to drop their ego, their greed, their self esteem, their prestige to tell you the truth, right? I woke up to this illusion, healing myself from depression, doing self meditation, binaural beats, um, subliminal messages. Because I figured if they could subliminal message us, I could do it myself to rid myself of the depression. And it worked. It took a year. Plus, I microdosed magic mushrooms for a year, right? Which is like I took like an eighth, I ground it up into powder. And I would just take an eighth every day. And it worked for me. So, see, I'm not laying down crying all day, being doom and gloom. It brought me out of it. Same as all those spherical things I seen flying past my bedroom window when I lived at an apartment building. It was just, I don't know how to explain it. It was just amazing. I couldn't figure out what they were, where they were going, where they come from, and how they were doing what they were doing. But they were just zooming past my window up above the hydro lines. All different shapes. They were like soap bubbles, but they weren't colorful. They were just round. right? And clear. It was very strange. So, yeah, I choose to trust myself. I talk to my higher self and to my guides doing meditation. Met what I thought was what I assumed that was God back then, which was a man and a woman together, was one being that was both sexes, right? So, and I started questioning things more and more and more. And it led me to awakening more and more and more. But if you're trusting man, the internet, the news to tell you the truth, well, you're taking your own soul in your own hands there, right? You shouldn't trust anybody except for yourself, your ancestors, and your guides, the source, right? That's the way I look at it. I don't believe anything, any of these truthers. I trust my intuition. I trust my resonance because this is a spiritual information war. These are the only things that are going to tell you the truth. Everything else is lying, deceiving you, manipulating you, right? Especially if they ask for money. Yeah, that's greed right there, isn't it? Make money off of everybody else's back for their attention. I don't agree with that. If you were coming from a true place of love, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't need to do that. Things would just come to you without effort. That's what I believe anyway. I've had a hard life. People have kept me down for a very long time by, all the things. If you've watched my videos from the beginning, I tell you about my life story and you would know, right? So that's why I only trust myself, only trust the self. That's it, right? I meet people, but as soon as they lie to me or try to deceive me or use greed, that's it. I'm done with them. I'm real good at goodbyes. Cut them off real quick, right? It's just the way it is. To keep oneself safe. When you're a warrior, it's what you have to do, right? There's nobody here to save me or to protect me. I have to do it myself. So, yeah, I'm not codependent on anyone. I'm not. My son, I called him earlier today. We did a FaceTime, and he thinks I look at the world through rose-colored glasses, which I totally do not. I've seen horrific things in this awakening, and even before in real life, this shit I've gone through, right? And I've seen people do to other people. And when I was able to, I stopped it, you know? I did. I don't like seeing people hurt other people. Never have. Never will. So, yeah, I told him it's because I trust myself. I trust my meditations. I trust my ancestors, the information I get from them. I don't live this life with rose-colored glasses on. Just because I'm positive and I see the spiritual war in a different view, because he went to school, high school, public school, high school, and he's been on the internet for 20 years, or 30 years, 40 years, whatever, right? Everything on the internet isn't real either. It's an illusion. We live in an illusion. They make it look real, so you'll fall for it and go to sleep. Go back to the hypnosis, the subliminal messages, right? Don't fall for it. When you watch something, just say, I don't consent to the subliminal messages in this, and I'm watching the codes with my third eye and see if things start opening up for you more, right? It's a very chaotic time we're in right now. I can feel the energy today. It feels very chaotic, very turbulent, right? But I know we've won. I do. My son was saying that about the disease X and everything that the WEF, which have already been Gitmoed, are going to bring out and everything like that, right? And I said, no, it's just fear to try to suck your loose, right? Don't give it away. That's what I've been telling everybody. Raise your vibration. They choke on on high vibrations. They don't like that. They like the low vibrations, right? They do. So There's always a positive in every negative. It's just whether you choose to see it or not, okay? But he doesn't agree with me. He thinks I have rose-colored glasses on, all right? Which I don't. I wish I had some, though. Imagine how much more positive life would be for me then. But I feel everything. When the critters and creatures are around, I can see, I can feel them. I can. Right? The canines, I can read their minds. It's like I can tell you if they're being abused or not by their master. Because just because somebody's walking a canine down the street on a leash and looks like it's a good dog and all that, you don't know how he or her treats that canine at home, right? So yeah, but I can feel it. I can. I can sense when something's in harm. So yeah, it's getting darker here. It's been lightly snowing all day, but the wind's been squalling, blowing the snow around, right? But I made it safe to the grocery store and safe home. I did. Um, UN's gone. They've been get mode. Everything's a show. It is. But you can choose to live in fear if you want. I choose not to, because I know the truth. I do. And you'll all see. You will. You'll all see when it's over. When you come to me and say, you were right, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. How you think I'm going to feel about that? You know? But like I say to my son all the time, I agree to disagree, because ain't nobody changing my mind. Like that song that came out in 2020 here in Canada. Ain't nobody, no, how's it go? Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Right? I am awakened to this illusion. It is an illusion. It is. I can't wait for it to be over and see where we really are and who we really are. Right? Like it's going to be magnanimous, magnificent. I do. I had a dream last night. There was a man. It was weird. He had half a mask on, it looked like. One side was like, and there was black and silver or whatever down the side of his. I'm not sure if it was his face or if it was a mask on one side, right? And the other side was just normal. And we were somewhere like pictures I've seen maybe like in Ireland or Scotland or New Zealand, where the grass is, there's a field of grass, it's all low green grass, and then it goes out to a cliff and then meets the ocean, right? We were walking down there, and there was a fence around the edge of it, a wooden fence, right? Just made out of wood, like logs kind of thing, trees. And I was in a good mood and all that, as far as I can remember. And we were walking and walking and walking to go look at the ocean. And then I woke up and I had anxiety hit me. So I'm not sure what that means. See, water in the dream again. Spirit. Source. And I learned something yesterday too, reading my family history again. My great-great-grandma, who was melanated, right, black, married an Irishman. I never thought I had Irish in me. I thought it was just English from my grandma because she married an Englishman, right? And my father was German and Dutch. But I got Irish in me too. Interesting, right? So pretty hard for me to be racist. I never liked racists, never been a racist, and don't plan on being one. I got too many different cultures in me, peoples, and I love it. I think it's a beautiful thing. I do. The Schuman is at 10 today, 3 up from yesterday. So a little bit more energy, right? Feels like that snowball's starting to roll down the hill, right? And it's going to pick up and get bigger and bigger and bigger. That's how I'm feeling with the energy today. So we shall see, right? Time tells all. It does. All right. I think that's enough for today. Leave me a comment. Drop by, say, hey, how you doing? Right? Kind of stuff like that. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your likes and your comments. I appreciate you all. I do. You're all unique and special. Everybody is. Nobody's more important than you, okay? They're not. Everybody's important. Everybody. All right. I love you all's consciousness. Enjoy the Snyder Day. Okay? Okay. Bye.